We're back with a new and exciting season of ECCB Connects, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank to share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. To kick off season 20, we catch up with 3 young budding IT professionals to find out about their internship experience at the ECCB. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this message.
Do you own or manage a business? Interested in saving time and money? How about expanding your business? Then the Dcash Merchant app is for you. Receive digital EC payments instantly from Dcash customers anywhere via your smart device. Create invoices and track transactions easily in the app. And avoid the hassle of handling physical cash. Visit dcashec.com today for more information and to sign up. Dcash, the digital version of your EC dollar.
Thanks for staying connected. Waking up and getting ready for work while their friends were still sleeping, dressed professionally, and ready for positive interactions. That was how final year information technology students of the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College, St. Kitts and Nevis, Zahara James, Johann Boston, and Aeja Clarke spent part of their summer vacation. The students who were part of the CFBC's 2022 internship program were assigned to the Management Information Systems Department at the ECCB. Their stint at the ECCB provided them with the opportunity to receive valuable on-the-job training and acquire skills which will prepare them for the world of work.
My internship was great.
It was very exciting.
I enjoyed every little bit of the work that I had to do.
My name is Zahara James. I'm 19 years old.
My name is Johann Boston. I am 19 years old.
My name is Aeja Clarke and I'm 18 years old. I am a second year student from the Clarence Fitzroy Bryant College and I'm interning in the MISD department.
Well, for me, it was kind of hard to grasp into because coming from high school, you was accustomed to waking up to reach school for 8:30. Now coming to the working where we have to wake up 8 o'clock in the morning after spending 2 years in college, waking up for 5. It was somewhat a challenge because sometimes you wake up early, you try to get ready, and then you meet traffic on the way, and then you're worrying, oh, will I make it in time, will I not make it in time? And even when I make it in time, sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, and sometimes coming to work early where nobody's in the office and just sitting down. It's enjoyable because you have time to relax, eat breakfast. You have time to think on what you will do for the day, how will you go about it, what will you do, you get to plan the schedule, and that's it. It's not a bad thing to wake up early for work.
I was excited to come to work because, well, I love the field and I just did not want to disappoint and not do my best. So I just did my best. Well, I was always good at IT. I always wanted to fix problems when it comes to my computer. I used to want to open devices apart to find out what this problem was, why is this not working. When there was a problem with my computer, I would Google, YouTube stuff to troubleshoot myself instead of, going to an IT technician.
Apparently, I have been into the field of technology ever since I was a baby. I used to be on the phones, trying to fix things when I had no knowledge of fixing things. But I used to get my little toy laptops and toy phones. Also growing up, your parents aren't going to be fully equipped with their technology, so they're going to call on you to ask you any little thing that they need to know. And my parents also have a business, so I was thinking, I'm good in IT, maybe I should learn more to incorporate my skills to help them as well. So.
Originally, I didn't have an interest in IT, but in high school, when we had to choose subjects for CXC, IT wasn't on my mind. I really wanted to do all sciences and all languages, and I couldn't do that because the school was like, you can't stress yourself so much, so they were like, you had to choose something. So I was thinking it over with my family, and they were like, oh, try IT. And then I was like, okay, I'll try it, but that doesn't mean I'll like it. Then from there, I realized I was very good at it. I was being the top of my class. Teachers used to be like, oh, you should do IT when you get older. But I didn't really have a love for it like that. Then when it was time to go to college and choose a program, I really still wasn't thinking about IT. I was saying, yeah, let me go to the college and do language, let me be a linguist. And then the pandemic hit, and then I was like, yeah, never mind, I'll do IT. And now, here I am, in the field of IT. Love it.
I remember when I first got the call from Dr. Neil, and he was like, would you still be able to stay here for internship? And I was like, as soon as I was about to book my ticket, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay so I could get the experience, and I got a great experience.
My experience finding out that I was coming to ECCB for internship, well, it was a couple weeks before I found out I was coming to ECCB. I was just waiting, wondering where I was going, and woke up one morning, check that WhatsApp group chat, and I was like, wow, I'm going to ECCB. While I was excited, I did not know what to expect. So I came in Monday morning with no expectations, with just wondering like, what is this going to be like, and hoping that I do well.
When I found out that I was going to ECCB, originally I was like, oh, because of rules and regulations, and I feel like I didn't get sent home the first day. Like, I thought I was going to send home the first day. I thought that the workers were going to be like watching me bad, like, which looks so. Thought they were going to be mean. But they were. They're friendly and they're nice, and you feel like family here. Like in the 6 weeks, I felt like I know everybody since I was born.
And it's the little gestures, like you come to Badin and somebody holds the door for you, and say good morning, how are you doing, and so on. That means a lot.
Everybody really is welcoming. When I first came and I got greeted by everybody, I was like, okay, this should be less intimidating. And I really didn't have much expectations. I was just like, I'm going to ECCB. It's a very strict place, and we will get a lot of work, and we will learn a lot in the 6 weeks. Yeah, I remember the first day when Johann and I came for orientation. We had meetings and introductions with everybody, and we made sure we had our notepad and our pens to take notes just in case. And we didn't really have to take any notes, but it's a part of us now. So I hope to become a web designer / software engineer.
My future goal is to continue in this path in the IT department and further my education, and to continue to do my best.
For me, my future goals is to maybe get my master's or my PhD in IT, and then I either plan to be a network engineer or maybe like an engineer, but like something IT. The highlights of what I enjoyed the most was the little projects they gave us here and there, like the decommissioning project, because we had to take down systems and clean them, we had to kill the scam, we had to image them. Another thing I was really excited about was the installations we have to do on the staff members' devices, because it gave us a lot. We learned a lot, and it was a lot. I learned, like, especially because there were some softwares I never knew about. I know they exist, and something like I just never knew I could do in IT. I know you could do it, so I'll use that now in my everyday life.
We had to prep donation devices, so all the computers that were already used, we wiped them, made sure that there were no data left back. We also imaged them, which is basically uploading an OS. What I liked about this internship as well is that we had to go around the bank and install a software on each device, which got us to interact with a lot of people, get to know a lot of people around the bank from different places. And there was also this other task that we had to do, to install this software on telecommuting devices. So we got to remotely access devices around the country, and we also got to interact with people. So that was good for me.
For me, I didn't necessarily have a favorite, as to say a highlight, because we're interns, we only have for 6 weeks. We didn't really have that much to do in the beginning, as I said. So whenever we got any little work to do, I was excited to get my hands on to do something. As they said, we killed this. We ghosted devices for decommissioning, and we also installed softwares on devices, which allowed us to interact with people. I didn't necessarily have a favorite part. Maybe to be on the computer to update sheets, but I enjoyed every little bit of the work that I had to do.
And now for this week's financial tip.
Develop the habit of saving by setting aside small amounts regularly. Any savings, no matter how small, adds up. $1 a day yields $365 a year.
Here's where we end this episode of ECCB Connects. We heard about the positive experiences of 3 budding IT professionals and their 6-week internship experience in the Management Information Systems Department. If you'd like to find out more about internship opportunities at the ECCB, visit our website at www.eccb-centralbank.org. Thank you for watching. Remember to connect with us next week for another program.